All right, everybody, here is the Starlink. I've put it on the bed because, as you can see, the box is really quite large. So it comes in a big box, 2 feet by 18 inches by a foot deep, and it weighs 9 kilos, so it's quite a big beast. This is the refurb kit, so not sponsored by Starlink. I paid £150 for the kit, and as you can see, there's the Starlink stuff. Yeah. So I've read reviews that the refurbished kit is as good as the brand new kit. So I've not looked in the box yet. I've opened it. Down here there were, as you can see underneath, there was some sticky tape that went over there. So I've undone that, but I've not opened the actual box. So this is the first time. So if I open the box, as you can see, it's a massive box. It stops the daylight. And there you go. So you get one of these cardboard separators. Okie doke. And then you get, I mean, it looks brand new. It looks like it's never been used. I mean, there's some scuff marks there on the box, which looks like somebody's probably taken it out of the bag, taken it out of the box maybe. But there's no marks. It's dusty. I think the reason they're giving the refurb kit away at such a cheap price is because this is revision 2, and the squarer, thinner dishes are revision 3, generation 3, and they're the new ones now. But anyway, you get your stand with a nice little piece of cardboard in it, and then you get the dish itself. Now this is going to be the heavy bit. So if we look at that, there's I don't know if you can see, there's a mark there, but yeah, it's just dust. It's literally just dust. And then we get that in the light. Can you see that? There are no marks on the actual dish. No, it just looks dusty. I mean, the edges there are a bit white. Probably need a clean. But yes, it just looks dusty. Okay, so that end bit there, where are we? That end bit there goes in that, like that. Okay. And what else do we get? We get an instruction set. Point the dish outside, connect it to the router, plug in, and then run the Starlink app. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. Oh, look, we got stickers for the van. I was going to make some of those with a cry cut machine, but I don't think I'll bother now. Look at that, yes. Right, and then also in here we have the router. So that's quite a heavy beast. Doesn't look as though it's been used. Again, just dusty. Is that just dust? Yeah, that's just dust. So there you go. Yeah, okay. So the kit looks brand new. I don't understand why it was sold as refurbished. That looks brand new. That's never been used. Or it's a brand new replacement cable. UK 3-pin plug. And then a long USB-C cable, I believe that is. Yeah. With a little end cap on. So either this is a tax dodge and they're selling brand new kit as refurbed, or it's genuinely refurbed and never been used. What else do we get in the box? We get regulatory notes. All right, so that will be in all those languages, how it's ROHS compliant, how it's recyclable, I would imagine. Nobody reads that. And then that's it in the box, nothing else. That actually is a good template maybe, because it's like a cheese wedge. It's taller at that side than it is at that side. That might be a good template to make a box for it for on the roof. So the idea with this is I'm going to replace the satellite dish, which is broken on the van, with this on the roof. I'll get somebody to wire it in for me, and then it will be on the roof as it is travelling. So as I said, this was £150 refurbished, and I've had to go with the £85 a month roam, because that one doesn't need a fixed address, and with us not having a house anymore, the van is the fixed address for the moment. This had to go to site, was delivered to site this morning where we are at the moment, and the address for billing was off the credit card, off the debit card. So yeah, it was the way forward to get the roam. It's fine. It's £10 a month, sorry, more than the normal one, but it's the same kit. It's just that this can be placed anywhere in Europe, anywhere in the EU where Starlink is, and I get internet, as opposed to regional, which is the UK. On that note, let's get it all plugged in and let's get it speed tested and compared against my phone on EE and my 5G MiFi device on EE with the external roof mounted 2MIMO aerial. Let's see what we get. Right, so a sensible place to put it is there in front of the van, with the cable going all the way down the side into the side locker, which will then come up through the bench seat up into the router. As you can see, that from there is completely open sky. So that's where you need to put it. You need to put it where there's no obstructions. Now I've got enough cable to pull it a bit further that way, but we'll see what happens. Right, let's go and plug it in. It comes through there under the seat, up here. All the wires are curled down there because it's just a mess at the moment, and then into the router, which I've placed on my little turny table there. We're a bit of a mess in the van at the moment because I'm working from home, which I do every day, so there's stuff everywhere. All this stuff here will go back on the bed once I took the box away. The box will have to go in the garage for the time being, I think. Right, so I'm going to plug in this Starlink power socket now up here, and then we'll go and check outside and see what's happening with the not those ones. Let's go and see what's happening with the satellite dish, if it's working or not. Let's go and see. No, nothing yet. Right, so we probably need to load Starlink and run the setup. Start setup. Standard. Confirm. I have a location. Starlink setup. So connect to Starlink. Okay. We've got an IP address. Oh, look. There you go. So it now says Starlink has no internet. So it's only at 2.4 gigahertz, but it has no internet. Now that's probably because I haven't connected it. I haven't confirmed my subscription. So let's try this. Let's see what happens.
A few moments later.
Right, so I'll connect to Starlink, which we've done. My Starlink is powered. Oh, is it because I'm connected to that? Let's turn that off. Let's connect that. Right, no internet on Starlink. Okay. There we go, it's connected. Right, paired successfully. Router not configured. Tap to finish connecting. Network name. Right, I'll do that off camera. Right, so I've configured that with a password and with an SSID, and now it's configuring the router. So I've got all sorts to connect to it now. I've got my laptops, my tablet. I'm leaving the Alexa on the 5G. We've got, not a tablet, sorry, the TV. I've got tablets, I've got switches to connect to it, all sorts. Because that is my working environment. Right, so let's see. Oh, hello, Grogu. So in essence, now this is working. This will charge me from today, which is the 22nd of March. It should charge me the £85 for the month. Right, and there we go. So it's establishing connection. It's optimizing connection and it's getting me online. What's it doing there? Oh, downloading an update. Right, okay. So what's it doing? Oh, nothing. Still like that. Right, so it's Starlink is talking to the satellites to determine which way it's pointing. So no obstructions, one network device. So let's see. It's got completely, has it got a clear sky view? Yep, I think it has. Maybe I should move it away from the van a bit. Let's try that. Let's move it. Oh, God, it's heavy for one hand. There we go. Let's try that. Let's move it a bit further away from the van. So let's see what's happening now. One network. Yep, that's my Pixel Folds connected to it. We'll try a speed test. Oh, okay. So, oh, there you go. Right, so we're online. There we go. It's got a better line of sight. So that was what, 10 minutes, if that. Right, I've moved it from there all the way to there. And that should have unobtrusive use of the sky. So, let's put you down here. Let's put you down here. Let's see whether or not actually, can I do it this way? Where am I doing? There. Right, right. Now it's connected. Now it's connected. That's better. Right, connect to Starlink. Online. Oh, it's downloading an update. It's 84% done. So maybe that's why it can't connect to the internet. Right, I'll come back when that has finished its download.
A few moments later.
Right, so the advanced test has shown 203 megabit download to the internet and 82 megabits to my phone. And that's because it's only connected as 2G. But look, 100 meg upload. It's great for YouTube videos and Facebook, isn't it? So even this is better than I'm getting on my other phone, on my 3G, my 4G. So there we go. So that's successful. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave this out tonight. Hopefully it doesn't go rot anybody. I'll have to make the cable a bit longer if it does. But let's see. So that was on Starlink. Okay, so we've now got EE connected to the internet. So let's try and see how quick normal 5G is, or normal 4G. Okay, as a comparison. Right, so even out in the open, where there's no trees, we get 2.3 meg, 2.5 meg. Yeah, and 0.6 meg upload. This table's wonky. Right, so normal EE 4G, no 5G because we're out in the States, as I say, there's nothing. If I go in the city or closer to like Nantwich or wherever we are in Cheshire, I'd get 50 meg maybe. But we can't stop there, so it's not a big issue. Back here. So let's now try the 5G in the van, which is that one, but it can't provide an internet connection. So I'll go inside the van and we'll get an internet connection from there. Right, so in the van, this is the 5G that we've got. You can see how much I've done. 273 gigabytes used. Does it tell me how many? Yeah, 40 terabytes in total. We've had this since November, and it's on the E5G here. It says it is, so we'll see what the speed is here. Go. Is it going to do it? Just thought I'd say, look at that. Not often you see that, is it? Right, so we can't get an internet connection with that. And it's not. This is the problem I've been having, is it doesn't find the internet very well. That's a lot of messing to get the Starlink up, but it does work. Maybe you see, look down the van. Look how massive it is. It's like a monolith from 2001. Gosh. Right, and it still can't find a provider. We'll have to try and fix this. Right, so now that it's reconnected, it's gone back to 4G, but the internet is working. So let's see whether or not we can connect to it. Let's see, internet. BT 5G, there we go. Right, so it's now got internet. It needed a reset. Okie dokie. So, let's see. Right, can we? So we've got BT on the Pixel Fold, and we've got Broadband for Rural North Limited in Lancaster. So this is 5G or 4G with the roof-mounted aerial. So about twice the speed of being outside on the phone without an external aerial. Oh, actually, it's quite a bit faster now, that. Maybe the box needed restating. Yeah, but uploading's a bit pants. Yeah. So it does make a difference, Starlink, definitely. It's just going to be a pain in the arse to move it every time we move sites. But we're here for a week, so hopefully we should be all right. I might even move it on the grass behind the van so it's not actually causing a trip hazard. I'll go and do that now. Okay, so I've moved it off the table from here all the way back there, and it's still in the same position. It's got unfettered view of the sky. Probably can't see that, probably hear it. There's a plane up there. And yeah. So if you can afford it, it's definitely worth it. £85 a month, 150 quid for the refurbished kit, and it looks spotless. It looks like it's new. Bit dusty. Maybe new old stock they call it, I think, where it's been sat in the warehouse and they can't sell it. Hasn't been used because I've registered it and it's worked fine on my device, as you saw, and we'll be getting 90 odd megabits a second. If I can get 5G, 5 gigahertz from the device to the router, that'd be even better. So yeah, so that's my honest review. Starlink, I was a bit dubious about it. It is expensive. It is an expensive piece of kit, especially after I've paid for the 5G in the van as well. But there's always a backup. The 5G will work on 12 volts. This will work when we're on hookup. This I need mounted on the roof because I can't keep pulling it out here all the time. Up there is a satellite dish, and the satellite dish is broken. And look at that plane. Hello, enjoy your holidays. Bye bye. Yeah, so up here is broken. The satellite dish is broken. The arm is broken off it, and it fuses the 5 amp fuses in the van. So I'll take that off, get this mounted at that sort of an angle on the roof, and then it'll be connected via the plugs when we're plugging on EHU, which we do most of the time when we're travelling around. We never wild camp. We just don't like it. We just prefer to be on a site where there's facilities. I can't believe I didn't buy that when I first moved into this van. It's an amazing piece of kit. So you don't have to buy one. You can buy one if you want. If you're struggling for internet when you're on a hookup, it's worth it. And as I say, this is the Roam package at £85 a month. So I can use this all over Europe. Get it out when we're in France, when we're in Spain, wherever. I think there's 3 areas in Spain that it's not serviced, but check on the Starlink map and it will tell you. And that's it really. That's my honest review. It works. So I'm going to try it now and I'm going to batter it. Where's that fly on there? Like a hoverfly. It likes the white surface. Oh well, never mind. Somebody else likes it. There you go. Thumbs up from the fly. So yeah, so that's it. So I hope you found this useful. It's quite a heavy piece of kit, but you know, it needs to be done, I suppose. And yeah, it's a big thumbs up from me. And we'll see what Kate says when she gets home from work and we're streaming to lots of internet and she's watching YouTube and I'm watching my YouTube and I've got stuff going on and TV shows streaming and this, that and the other. And hopefully it'll be pretty good. But we'll see. That's it from me. Big thumbs up. See you all later. Goodbye.